I never thought I'd find myself in this situation. At 25, I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend Lisa for 6 years. We met in high school and have been together ever since. She's kind, supportive, and genuinely one of the best people I know. But there's a weight on my chest that I can't shake, a question that's been haunting me for the past year. Should I end things because of our failing sex life? It wasn't always like this. In the beginning, everything felt exciting and passionate. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. But over time, things changed. At first, it was subtle. Longer gaps between intimate moments, lack of spontaneity. Now, it's nearly non-existent. I feel disconnected, and I know I'm not alone in this. Lisa feels it too, though we both pretend otherwise. I love her. I truly do. But love isn't enough when an entire part of our relationship has crumbled. Am I selfish for considering ending things over this? Or am I just acknowledging a truth we've both been avoiding? For the past year, our sex life has been more of an obligation than an expression of love. We go months without anything happening, and when it does, it's mechanical, like we're following a script neither of us enjoys. I find myself disengaging, my mind elsewhere. I haven't had an orgasm with her in over 2 years. It's not just physical, it's emotional too. The connection we once had feels distant, like a faded memory. I've tried to bring it up before, but Lisa shuts down every time. She says she's stressed, tired, not in the mood. And I get it. Life is exhausting. But this isn't just a phase. It's become the norm. One night, after another failed attempt at intimacy, I lay awake staring at the ceiling. The silence between us was suffocating. That's when I realized something terrifying. I wasn't just physically disconnected from Lisa. I was emotionally drifting away too. In an attempt to gain some clarity, I started spending more time alone. Late-night drives, solo coffee shop visits, gym sessions that lasted longer than necessary. During one of these outings, I reconnected with an old college friend, Ryan. Over drinks, he mentioned something that stuck with me. "You don't have to be miserable to leave," he said. "Sometimes knowing something isn't right is enough." His words haunted me. I wasn't miserable, not in the traditional sense. But was I happy, truly happy? Or was I just comfortable in a situation that no longer served me? One evening, while scrolling through Reddit relationship threads, ironic I know, I came across a post that mirrored my situation. The top comment read, "A relationship without intimacy is just a friendship with expectations." That hit me hard. Was that what Lisa and I had become? A deep friendship built on years of history, but lacking the passion that once defined us? Later that week, Lisa and I were watching a movie when she suddenly turned to me, tears in her eyes. "I feel like we're just roommates," she whispered. I swallowed hard. She felt it too. I wasn't alone in this. The conversation that followed was one of the hardest of my life. We laid everything bare. Our frustrations, our sadness, our fears. Lisa admitted she'd felt disconnected for years but didn't know how to fix it. She worried she was broken, that something was wrong with her. I reassured her that wasn't the case. Sometimes people grow apart, and that doesn't make either person at fault. As we spoke, I felt a strange mix of relief and sorrow. Relief that we were finally acknowledging the truth. Sorrow because I knew what it meant. Lisa looked at me with watery eyes and asked, "Do you think we should break up?" For the first time, I didn't hesitate. I think maybe we should. Breaking up with someone you still care about is one of the most painful experiences imaginable. We spent our last night together talking, reminiscing, and holding each other one final time. There was no anger, no resentment, just two people acknowledging that love alone isn't always enough. In the months that followed, I felt an odd sense of peace. Yes, I missed her. Yes, there were nights I questioned my decision. But deep down, I knew we had done the right thing. Staying together out of fear of hurting each other would have only prolonged the inevitable. Lisa and I still talk occasionally, not as ex-lovers but as old friends who once shared something beautiful. She's doing well, and so am I. Sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that set us free. If you're reading this and you're in a similar situation, know this. You are not selfish for wanting more. You deserve to feel wanted, desired, and emotionally connected. Love should not feel like a duty. And sometimes, letting go is the kindest thing you can do for both of you.